The English Concord, Module 6, by Dr. Bridget Chinedu. In normal parlance, the word concord is a noun, and it means an agreement or harmony between people or groups, nations, etc. When concord is applied to English grammar, the term is defined as a grammatical agreement existing between the various parts of the sentence. Concord also means the matching of the verb with its subject. That is, the agreement of the verb in number with its subjects. It is the formal agreement in person, number, gender, and tense between two parts of a sentence. Concord can also mean any of the grammatical forms combined. In other words, the choice of one form is a sine qua non for the choice of the other. Now let's go to types of concord. For the purposes of this course, we only study 4 kinds of concord. And they are, number 1, grammatical concord. This grammatical concord is divided into 2. First part A, the concord of subject and verb. What does it mean? It means the concord, it is referred to as subject-verb agreement. It means the matching of the verb with its subject. That is, the agreement of the verb in number with the subject of the sentence. For example, this child belongs to me. Singular subject with singular verb. These children belong to me. Plural subject matches with plural verb. Sentences like these below constitute concord incongruity. That is ungrammatical sentence. Number 1, this child belonged to me. Singular subject with plural verb. It is wrong. These children belongs to me. Plural subject with singular verb. If a clause serves as a subject, it means a singular verb must be used. For example, that the presidential aspirant of Labour Party will win the election is clear to me. That the presidential aspirant, that is Mr. Peter Obi, will win the election is clear to me. Whatever you do for a living does not concern me. Nevertheless, when nominal relative clauses function as a noun phrase, singular or plural concord applies. Example, he who steals to be rich deserves to be jailed. Those who engage in examination misconduct deserve to be punished. As it has been generally stated that singular subjects take singular verbs, plural subjects take plural verbs. There are yet exceptions to this rule. Let's see the exceptions. A, the first person pronoun, I, and the second person singular, you, always take the plural forms of verbs. Example, I play in the church every Sunday. You can't say, because it's one person, you can't say I plays guitar in the church every Sunday. You live in the GRA. B, some singular nouns whose endings are similar to the plural form do not go with the plural verb. Example, the news is bad today. Don't ever say the news are bad. It's wrong. Measles is an infectious disease. B, the concord of coordinate subject. Here, if 2 or more items are connected by and, a plural verb is used. For example, the pastor and his secretary are here. Number 2, English language and history are both required for this course. However, if the two subjects are regarded as one, a singular verb is used. For example, the pastor and host of the event has agreed to invite the governor. This is because the pastor is the same person hosting the event. Beans and rice is my favorite. If the two nouns so joined are collapsed into single structure, a singular verb may be used. For example, what I say and think is none of your business. How she talks and acts these days is quite surprising to everybody. When each or every and other expression like everyone, everybody, no one, nobody, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody are used to modify the elements of a compound subject, the singular verb is used. For example, each of the girls comes here. Nobody will be allowed to express his opinion. Number 2, the second type of concord. Concord with the correlatives. There are two sets of correlative conjunctions that are often used to join subjects together. The first set of correlative conjunction is as well as, together with, along with, in addition to, in collaboration with, accompanied by. When any of these correlative conjunctions is used to join subjects, the verb must agree with the first subject. For example, the man, as well as his 20 children and 5 wives, goes to church every Sunday. The man, as well as his 20 children and 5 wives, goes to church every Sunday. The first subject is the man, and that man is singular. That's why singular verb is required. Number 2, the girls, together with their mother, go to the market. The second set of the correlative conjunctions are either or, neither nor, not only but. For example, either you or I am here. Either I or you are late. The third kind is notional concord. Subject and verb must agree in number if sentences should be considered as grammatical. Notional concord does not conform to that agreement. This conforms, that is, notional concord conforms to the notion or idea of number. Resultantly, a subject which is considered to be singular may be made to go with a plural verb contrary to grammatical concord. In summary, notional concord simply means the agreement of the verb with the subject according to the idea or number rather than the actual presence of the grammatical marker for the idea. For example, the choir are singing hallelujah choruses. The audience were rough. The government are corrupt. Government are corrupt. That means the government of Buhari, the government of El-Rufai, the government of all these governors joined together. That's why it is they are corrupt. Concord by proximity. That's the fourth one. This type of concord can be called concord by attraction. In a sentence where 2 or more head nouns are governed by a singular verb, The law of proximity demands that the noun or pronoun which is immediately precedes the verb agrees with it in number. The number of the verb is determined by the noun that is nearest to it. Examples: no one except his friends. The last one, friends, were with him. Neither of the students have finished their assignment. Note, although these sentences are uttered by the native speakers, they are grammatically incorrect. Listen, they should not be regarded as models, but one can adopt them in informal conversation. It's not every time you will be speaking like this. These are the exercises. Number 1 exercise, grammatical concord or concord with correlatives. Choose the correct option. The students here are expected to answer these questions. Number B, identify the type of concord in the following sentences. 2, change them to grammatical concord. Example, the family are doing well. These are the things the students will answer.